A special way to add by carrying over continued. Children, in our previous maths class, we learned simple addition. Children, in our previous maths class, we learned simple addition. Today, we will be learning addition by carrying over. Let's start with this example, that is 15 plus 9. As I said, you always have to start adding from the units side. Let's add 5 plus 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. But the one next to 4 has to be written in the tens place as shown in the video. When you carry over the 1, then you have to start adding from the tens place. That is, 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 24. Let's have a look on the next example. 23 plus 17. As I said, you have to start adding from the units place. 3 plus 7 is 10. So, have to write 0 in the units place and 1 in the tens place. You have to carry over the number. Now, when you're adding from the tens place, you have to make sure you include the one which is carried over. So, let's count. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So the answer is 40. Next example, 14 plus 29. We have to start adding from the units place. 4 plus 9 is 13. So without writing 1 next to 13, we have to carry 1 in the tens place and write down only 3 in the units place. After when you finish adding in the units place, we have to move on to the tens place. The numbers in the tens place are 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So the answer is 43. Remember, when adding numbers, first add the numbers in the units place. Look at the picture, make a problem of addition and solve it. One bundle of sticks. Next to a bundle of sticks, you can see 2 sticks. So, 12 plus 2 bundles of sticks and 6 sticks. That is 26. We have to start adding from the units place. 2 plus 6 is 8. 1 plus 2 is 3. This is the simple addition. Next, two blocks at the tens place and 5 blocks at the units place, which is 25, plus 3 blocks in the tens place and 7 blocks in the units place. We have to start adding from the units place. 5 plus 7 is 12. So without writing 1 next to 2, we have to carry 1 in the tens place and 2 in the units place. While adding the tens, we have to include the 1 which is carried over. So, 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1 which is carried over, including that you get 6. So the answer is 62. Let's have a look on the examples given. First is 36 plus 25. 6 plus 5 is 11. You have to carry 1 in the tens place and write 1 in the units place. When you add the tens place, you have to make sure you include that 1 which is carried over. So 3 plus 2 is 5 and 1 which is carried over becomes 6. So the answer is 61. Next is 32 plus 28. You have to start adding from the units place. 2 plus 8 is 10. So, carry 1 in the tens place and write 0 in the units place. Now, when we add the tens, you have to make sure, as I said, to add the 1 which is carried over. So, 3 plus 2 is 5, including 1 which is carried over, it becomes 6. So the answer is 60. Next, 47 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. So we have to carry 1 in the tens place and write down 2 in the units place. Now have to add 1 with 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. So the answer is 52. Next, 68 plus 22. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry 1 in the tens place and write down 0 in the units place. 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus 1 which is carried over gives you 9. So the answer is 90. Next, 44 plus 48. 4 plus 8 is 12. So let's write down 1 in the tens place. Let's carry 1 in the tens place and write down 2 in the units place. 4 plus 4 is 8, including 1 which is carried over. So the answer is 92. Next, 38 plus 14. 8 plus 4 is 12. Have to carry 1 in the tens place and write down 2 in the units place. 3 plus 1 is 4, including 1 in the tens place gives you 5. So the answer is 52. 71 plus 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. Let's carry 1 in the tens place and write down 0 in the units place. Now, 7 plus 1 is 8 and including the 1 which is carried over, we get 9. So the answer is 90. Next, 25 plus 37. 5 plus 7 is 12. Let's carry 1 in the tens place and write down 2 in the units place. 2 plus 3 is 5, including 1 which is carried over. We get 6. Let's write down the answer, 62. Next, 35 plus 29. 5 plus 9 is 14. Let's carry 1 in the tens place and write down 4 in the units place. Now, 3 plus 2 is 5, including 1 which is carried over, we get 6. So the answer is 64. 4. Next, 42 plus 19. 2 plus 9 is 11. Let's carry 1 in the tens place and write down 1 in the units place. Now, 4 plus 1 is 5. Including the 1 which is carried over, we get 6. So let's write down the answer 61. Next, 27 plus 34. 7 plus 4 is 11. Let's write down 1 in the units place and carry 1 in the tens place. Now, 2 plus 3 is 5 and including 1 which is carried over, we get 6. So the answer is 61. Next, 44 plus 27. 4 plus 7 is 11. Let's write down 1 in the tens place and 1 in the units place. 4 plus 2 is 6. Including 1 which is carried over, we get 7. So let's write down the answer 71. Next, 49 plus 3. 9 plus 3 is 12. Let's write down 1 in the tens place and 2 in the units place. Now, 4 plus 1 is 5. So the answer is 52. Next, 55 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is 3. 55 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. Let's write down 3 in the units place and carry 1 in the tens place. 5 plus 1 is 6. So the answer is 63. Next, 69 plus 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Let's carry 1 in the tens place and write down 8 in the units place. 6 plus 1 is 7. So the answer we get is 78. Next, 63 plus 28. 3 plus 8 is 11. Let's write down 1 in units place and carry 1 in the tens place. 6 plus 2 is 8. Including 1 which is carried over, we get 9. So the answer is 91. Next, 65 plus 26. 5 plus 6 is 11. Let's write down 1 in the units place and carry 1 in the tens place. 6 plus 2 is 8. Including 1 which is carried over, we get 9. So the answer is 91.